Poke Nerds, happy Friday. Thanks so much for being here. November 7th. Right now, we're talking about maybe a topic that I've been thinking about that I've been a little hesitant to put out there just because saying anything positive about GameStop is certainly not in vogue. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So we'll talk about it here today. GameStop PSA submissions, in my experience, offer a lot of competitive advantages to those who want to grade a lot. So we're going to dive into that. Really appreciate y'all being here. If you want to win cards like this, Ivysaur from Mega Evolution, all you got to do, channel membership, $2.99 a month. All of our channel members win. We don't have a ton of channel members, so you can sign up, support the channel, get some other cool perks as well. You can check it out. There's a join button. You can also check the link in the description below. But this Ivysaur is going out to Crew Meister. Reach out to me. You have my email. Just confirm that you still have the same address, and we'll get this Ivysaur out to you. Part of the triptych from Mega Evolution featuring Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Mega Venusaur. Really cool stuff there. But otherwise, please like and subscribe if you enjoy Pokemon content. That's what it's all about. So I've been grading a lot of cards lately, and I'm not talking about like hundreds or dozens at a time, but like a few at a time. And I think a lot of collectors could really benefit from that. And if you're looking to get into grading, but you kind of like, you don't know what to do, you're nervous about submitting it yourself, GameStop is honestly the way to do it. And GameStop is pretty scummy in a lot of ways when you think about the prices that they're charging for a lot of things. They're basically charging like scalped prices for a lot of product. I went there today and they were charging $40. Actually, so this is actually insane. I was in GameStop trying to get the Lucario, Mega Lucario box because Lucario is one of my favorite Pokemon and I absolutely love it. I was able to get it. I also got a second one at GameStop. Opened them up and pulled Salamence actually. Pulled Salamence from the Journey Together pack, and it is horribly off center. And this is just complete sidebar, like top to bottom. I mean, it's like unbelievably bottom heavy, and it also has like a white ding on it straight out of the pack. So that's annoying, but I love that Salamence card. So cool to have it. Binder copy for sure. The point is, I was standing in line, and people in front of me were getting charged $34.99. Which I think MSRP is 30, but whether it's 30 or 34.99, that's not really the point. People in front of me in line got it for $34.99. The person in front of me, once it got to him, the price had changed to $37.99. That's insane. People that are literally minutes apart buying the same product, the price is getting changed not by the individual store, not by the person working at the store, but by GameStop in general. The price changed from 1 minute to the next and got more expensive. And it wasn't significantly more expensive, but the point of it is that's just insane. That really was like, what the hell is going on here? And then you have them charging $45 for booster bundles today, $70 for a Mega Evolution ETB. These are secondary market prices, right? And maybe a little bit cheaper than secondary market, right? Which if you want to go down that road, you can. But to me, GameStop shouldn't be charging close to secondary market prices. If anything, it should be MSRP or close to it for a huge store like GameStop. Very frustrating. So I'm not going to overspend at GameStop on certain items. Now, a few weeks back, they did have, I think it was $50 or $55 for the Twilight Masquerade ETBs, for the Surging Sparks ETBs. I'll pay $55. I mean, when MSRP is $50, especially because if you're a GameStop Pro member, which I am, because I think it's like $20 a year, you get $5 off every month. So you can get $5 off on whatever you want. And a lot of times I use it for my submissions, which is the point of this whole thing. GameStop, yes, they're doing some scummy practices, but they're not going anywhere. And at least not as long as people are lining up the way they are outside the store to buy things. Their PSA deal is legit. Um, you don't have to do anything except bring your cards in. You can do one card. You can do many cards. Bring a card in, however many you have it in a penny sleeve and a ultra, what are they called? Card saver one of these guys, which is the same thing you would do if you were submitting it yourself. Bring it in the penny sleeve and one of those. It's $20, and you get it back in like half the time. That's the kicker. Is it a little bit more expensive? Yes, but there's no minimum, and you get it back in 2 months. I've got 3 submissions back already from GameStop. Each one of them has been right around 2 months. I'm hearing from everyone else you're closer to 4 months if you're submitting it yourself. Would I pay a little bit extra for getting it back in half the time? Hell yeah, I would. And I am. And I'm going to continue to do so. I think they do a good job packaging everything. You just bring the card in and the penny sleeve and the card saver. They take a picture of it. They package it up securely and it gets sent off, and you get the updates from PSA through your GameStop account online the same way you would any other way of submitting through PSA. So the fact that you're getting it back, a little bit more expensive, $20, you're getting it back in half the time. To me, that's just easy. Easy. Because literally the reason I submit cards is to sell them. I don't need graded cards in my personal collection. I just don't. Like, I'm happy with a near mint copy for my binder or to have out displayed, whatever it might be. I don't care about having that thick piece of plastic that's not even all that attractive. And there are better looking slabs from different grading companies, but they don't have the same level of market trust that PSA has. And I know people are skeptical about PSA, and rightfully so. There's definitely some sketchy things. But when it comes to selling, PSA is the standard. So I've been, hunting for cards that I think can 10. Obviously, if I pull a card that I think can 10, I'll submit it. And that's kind of how I've been handling it, as kind of like a supplemental way to make the hobby cheaper for myself. That's what I'm doing with grading cards. It's not for my personal collection. So if I can submit a card and get it back in 2 months versus 4 months and pay $5 extra, maybe, might even be cheaper because you factor in postage and you factor in that I might be getting that $5 discount from my GameStop Pro membership. It's a pretty darn good deal. And I'm not like trying to shill for GameStop. I don't think you should buy most of the products they're offering from Pokemon unless they're at MSRP or damn close to it. I think it's crap the way they're marking up Pokemon products. But their deal with PSA is legit. And if you want to get your cards back faster without paying for the expedited and all that stuff, GameStop, not a bad option. Just wanted to put that out there. I like to offer y'all value on the channel. I don't see a lot of people talking about the GameStop submissions, probably because it's an unpopular thing to talk about because GameStop is so crappy with a lot of their practices right now. But if you want to take advantage of what they offer and get your cards back faster, check it out. Really appreciate y'all being here. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out our channel membership. Y'all have a good one.